I got every workout from 1983 until 1997. Every single workout, every rep, every set. Preparation notes for Mr. Olympia and all these things. This worked, this didn't work. So very analytical, writing everything, analyzing, studying.
His training diary was his life, and that was him. He knew if he followed X, it would equal Y, and that's what's been proven.
He totally believed what he was doing was right. He had no doubts. That's half the battle. If you believe in something, you can make it happen.
Blood and guts is just to the level where no one's willing to go. I mean, that's what it's about. Turn the body inside out, no matter what it takes. He wasn't going to stop. He was a train. I was never going to be a men's physique.
Didn't have much of an off season.
I like his physique better.
I'm always very energetic. I will have to put me as one of the greatest.
Mr. Olympia was won by the back.
Nice to meet you, man.
Thanks, man. Me too. Is that Vlad, is it?
Yeah, it's Vlad.
Vlad, how are you doing, man?
Good, man. I'm excited to be talking to you, man. And thank you for getting on this interview today.
Well, thank God. Thanks to you reaching for me, man. I've been waiting for my time, but I don't know.
absolutely, man. Well, I definitely was looking forward to talking to you, man. I have a lot of questions for you. And, Olympia's coming up. It's been a crazy year, man. And I know Olympia coming up. How are you feeling, first of all? How you been handling the whole quarantine? And
Wow. I mean, really, I had a really it's decision is hard to make. I had to leave UK because of quarantine. I know it's going to be locked down. As you know now, UK has been locked down completely. So to be honest, I've been lucky. I made my decision very quick. And as soon as I've heard this thing is going to happen, I said, I'm not going to let go. So we've been training for that long. And then the show has been postponed in the Olympia, and I've been prepping. I said, no, I'm going to go. So I had arranged with my wife and family, and I said, I'm going early. I want to be there to make sure I'm there. So I had to stay in Turkey for 2 weeks, and then I had to fly here. And now actually I'm here. So thank God.
You're in Florida, right? You're in Florida, right?
Yeah, I'm in Florida. Yeah, I'm training with the Flex at the Dragon Layer. So it's everything is going well, training wise, everything. The only things, when you're away for a long time from family, home, and that, and then, the lockdown did happen actually today in UK. My gym's closed, business is closed. It doesn't look good, but for me, I'm here for the Olympia, and this is what's all about this year.
Well, it's interesting. I've studied your story, man. You overcame a lot of different things in your career. I remember we interviewed you when you won the Arnold Classic in 2018, and you broke down a little bit, how you had to battle for your pro card, and it was a long journey for you, huh?
It is. I mean, the thing is, my career when I was like an amateur, yes, because I've been representing different countries, traveling around and all that, and then I won about 10 times the IFBB World Champion. I won a lot of amateur shows, a lot of amateur shows. And then when I decided to finish my contract with Qatar, because I was representing Qatar then, I think they didn't like it. They didn't like it there. So what the trick done it to me, they've done me like I am, with the doping, WADA politics things. And they banned me for life. So, and I've been good with them, but they don't like me to leave Qatar. I said, hey guys, it's finished now. Libya is free after the revolution. I want to represent my country. I want to really, because I've never represented Libya. And it's like, oh, no, you can't do it. I said, no, I can. So that's why I had to leave. And then they've done me with this. And I had to fight for nearly 4 years to get my pro card. And then luckily, the split, it comes to my favor. And then Jim Mannion actually handed me the pro card because of me, my career, and whatever, winning a lot of world champion shows. And it's like, as the first, the Arnold Classic, like a pro show for me, which is to win straight away. And then the Olympia, and then last year, actually, the Olympia. Yeah, I had a really long journey, but thank God.
What are you doing different this year than last year? What's the strategy?
What's the strategy this year? I came away, like what I said, I came away from everything. I am in my room, training, sleep, and eat. That's what I've been doing. So my wife, thank God, I've got a good wife. She's taking care of the kids. She's doing what has to be done with the kids and school and everything over there. My brother back home, he does all. It's just Kamal, you go, can beat and bring that title back. And this is what I'm leaving. I'm leaving 100% in like prep, and it did me very well. I'm around with like Flex and John De La Rosa. They're really, these guys, they pushed me, really pushed me. I'm lifting weights that I've never ever lifted in my life. Feel stronger, positive. I think all that actually it comes into my favor.
But as far as the look, are you going to get are you going to get more condition? Like what do you want to change from last year? Or are you trying to bring the similar?
Well, it's going to be bigger and harder. That's 100%. And to be honest, I could step on stage next week. I am ready. Yeah, it is. Thank God, if everything goes as it is now, I'm really confident. The thing is, okay, maybe I don't win. Somebody else's step will win, but the game, it will be better than last year. Improvement. So hopefully that's what we're planning.
Now, you mentioned you train with Flex Lewis, right? Who is the most dominant champion in 212 probably of all time. Not probably, but he is, right? Would you consider him the best of all? I mean, I would consider him the best of all time in 212.
Yes.
Now, when you took over the Mr. Olympia 212, he didn't compete that year. Like he stepped away from the 212 stage. Do you wish you actually beat him that year on stage? Do you wish he was competing that year?
Yeah, you always, of course. I mean, to be honest, this is always me. I've always wanted to compete with the best. So yeah, you want to compete with the best. I mean, that year, okay, I come third when he competed, and then he stepped back. So it was like pleasure, to be honest, to compete. Thank God that I competed against him. So at least you know yourself, you are with the best. So I would love to. I mean, I will tell him now, just come back and let's do it again.
Well, I was looking forward to seeing him on the men's open stage. That would have been incredible, I thought. You know what I mean? Just unfortunately, I heard he got injured, so he's not going to compete. But that would have been incredible.
Yeah, I mean, when I came the first week, when I came start training together, he was training hard, man. He's really like pushing himself. And I see, I said, man, you look very well. And then with that injury, he said, he didn't mention it straight away to me, but because when we finish actually training, we sit down for half an hour, they start talking about it. I said, what's wrong, Flex? He said, I'm really training with a pain. And then, to be honest, his wife stepped in and his doctor and everything. They've told him you have to stop. And what's going on? He said, he's got his shoulders playing up and he's been trained on a pain. And he's like, well, come on, Flex. I said, I've told him as well, come on, man, you are Mr. Olympia. You've done 7 times. You are who you are. I mean, 1 year, pack back, you're still young. I said, you're like 12 years younger than me. And then why? And I really pushed him because at the end of the day, if you finish your career, you're trying to force yourself and then you finish, you're young. We don't want to see him like, I mean, thank God. I mean, Ronnie Coleman. I mean, I love that guy. Whatever he's done, he's a legend. We're never going to see any other like him. But it's sad to see a legend bodybuilder like this. And I told him, I said, come on, 1 year, sort yourself out, back, just sort yourself, get yourself health, injuries, whatever, and then you come back again next year. I said, I've stopped 4 years, not competing. And I came back and I won whatever. So it took him really, he said, Kamal, this is the best show in my life. It's like my first show ever. He was so hungry for it. He was so hungry. But I mean, at the end of the day, we cannot, if your body is not responding, if your body is not like taking what we should do, you're not going to look good on stage. So thank God he did take that actually decision and he packed back, and hopefully next year, and he's now already talking about next year straight away. I'm going to do this. He's already with the doctors. He's doing all his what has to be done to be fixed. And next year is going to be, I think he will make him better.